Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman is more than just a play. It's a timeless life lesson. First performed in 1949, the play follows an aging salesman named Willie Loman, along with his wife Linda and two sons Biff and Happy. The story of Willie Loman and his family still resonates today. But why? What makes its theme so classic? Because Death of a Salesman is not just about one man's failure, it's an allegory for life.
I think when he finds himself, you'll both be happier and you won't fight anymore.
How can he find himself on a farm? Is that a life?
A main theme in the play is Willie Loman's warped view on the American dream. He believes that success comes from being well-liked and charming instead of working hard and having integrity. He idealizes people like his brother Ben, who got rich through chance and risk rather than hard effort. He pushes the same superficial values onto his sons and pushes them to follow his path. Willie refuses to accept a life of labor and becomes offended when his friend offers him a job, believing that not achieving fame or fortune is failure. Today, Willie's views are evident in that many people still define success to status and image. In the age of social media, younger generations are becoming more obsessed with appearances and artificial validation. People still chase fame and the unrealistic standards that social media forces on us.
Come with me, Abby.
I'm not licked that easily. I'm staying right in this city and I'm gonna beat this racket. Loman Brothers.
I know who I am, kid.
All right, boy. I'm gonna show you and everybody else that Willie Loman did not die in vain. He had a good dream. It's the only dream you can have, to come out number one man.
The play also explores the generational differences in how a child is expected to live their life. Willie's two sons, Biff and Happy, struggle under their father's expectations. Willie always expected his two sons to follow in his footsteps and become salesmen because he believed that would bring them the most success. However, when Willie ultimately dies, Biff chooses to follow his own path, while Happy adheres to Willie's expectations. This generational divide is still relevant today, as many kids are forced to live up to their parents' expectations without feeling self-fulfilled. Young people today are forced to grapple with economic instability while still trying to live up to their parents' unreasonable hopes and dreams. Willie's family's problems continue with his wife, Linda. Linda continuously supports Willie and defends him from their son's judgments. Their relationship is strained by Willie's infidelity, something that Linda never learns about. Linda views her husband as an exhausted, hard-working man, and all the while, Willie was secretly betraying her trust. The affair further damages Willie's relationship with Biff, who catches him and then loses all respect for his father. Linda's story of betrayal is still relevant today, as infidelity is the leading cause of divorce. Many women are forced into divorce as a result of their husband's unfaithfulness, or they spend their lives in ignorance.
God almighty, Mom. How long has he been doing this?
Don't. He'll hear you.
Well, what the hell is the matter with him?
It'll pass by morning.
Well, shouldn't we do anything?
Oh, my dear, you should do a lot of things. There's nothing to do. Go to bed.
Willie's ongoing struggle is not just financial, it's psychological. He experiences hallucinations which cause him to blur the past and present together. Rather than looking for help, Willie suppresses his emotions, as was common among men in the 40s. His mental health causes him to turn to suicide in a final attempt to redeem himself. Today, mental health still remains a large issue, especially in younger generations. More and more kids are turning to suicide now than they were in the 1940s. Willie's story is a direct reflection of how many people feel today. Mental health issues are still stigmatized and often discourage men from expressing emotions or asking for support. So why is Death of a Salesman still relevant? Because its themes of superficial ideals, social status, broken families, and emotional neglect haven't disappeared. Willie Loman's story is a warning. When a man sets his goals too narrowly, it leads to his doom. Death of a Salesman is not just a play, it's a life lesson.